Um, Let me begin by thanking you again for coming out and being patient with us as we try to pull all the departments together at the same time. Um, the holdup at this point was to make sure that we had the proper information to get you back into your homes, and we believe we have that right now. Um, we know that 50% of the homes are already to go in. 50% are okay to go in. The other 50 will be okay within the hour. PSE&G has to come back and just hit a grid to turn the rest of the homes on. So from the inspection standpoint, and Director Bashir elaborate on it further, from the inspection standpoint, we're done. But PSE&G has to do one other thing for 50% of the home. Now the only way you're going to know whether your home is okay to go into is by checking at the command post. So that's a good sign. And either way it goes, you should be in there within the hour, one way or the other, if you're not a part of the 50% that's already okay to go. Director Rubino, Director Doyle,
yes,
will come and talk to you about the police aspects of the operation.
As far as the police aspect of the operation, it remains same status as it was earlier. We continue to secure the island. We are continuing to monitor your properties to ensure the safety and well-being of your homes and yourselves. At this point in time, the command post will be the central hub once we get the clearance to allow people back onto the island to pick up your wristbands, to get your flyers for your car so that you can be waved on and off, with that being your access identification. I did just speak to the electrical inspector who is currently working with PSE&G. They told me that as soon as they get that grid turned back on, they will allow my officers to know this, and we will get from Cleveland Thompson the list of individual the homes that are cleared for people to be allowed to re-enter. There is one issue I'd like to address. There are several homes, inspections has a list of them, that people did not leave keys for, and we have not been able to contact those people according to inspections. Those homes boots have been placed on the electrical inlets to the properties, so that even when the grid gets turned back on, the electricity will not work in the house until the inspectors are able to meet with those people and actually get into the homes to conduct their inspections. So this, for those people, may be a little bit more lengthy of a process, and for that I apologize, but that's the way they have to do it for safety reasons. So at this point, again, PSE&G is currently working with Mr. Snyder from electrical to get the grid turned back on. That is what we are waiting for. As soon as we get that word, we will give out those wristbands and those flyers for your dashboard so that you can gain access, and we're hoping for that to be soon, not later. Okay?
Thank you. Director Bashir, Fire.
Thank you, Mayor. Good afternoon. Basically, in terms of trying to bring this whole situation to a close, in terms of trying to bring this incident to a close and that all of you can return to your homes, we're looking at 4 components. One is the police component, which was just explained in terms of security. We're also looking at the pumping component, which we do have crews on the island now. Matter of fact, I just made a call to one of my chiefs, and I'm going to increase the manpower on the pumping crews to try to expedite it. The other component to this is inspections, and of course, as the mayor explained, inspections are there. Most of the inspections have been done, and the other final component is public service, electric and gas, and they're working in conjunction with inspections. So we're hoping that all of this can be mitigated and closed out for the next couple hours. But again, we just ask for your patience. Everyone's working as hard as they can to try to assist you in terms of getting you back in your homes. At this time, that's really the most that I can give you regarding that, and just reassure you we're trying our best. Okay. Well, I would say, I did get a report that most of the homes so far that we pumped have only had 1 to 2 feet of water. There were a few as they moved down further had slightly, a higher amount. But so far, we've been kind of surprised that we haven't gotten, larger amounts of water.
Very good. That's encouraging. Director Rubino, Health and Human Services.
Just an update, the shelter will remain open. It will remain open continuously until we get the complete all clear that all residents have been returned back to their domicile. So at this time right now, the shelter, the Reading Center on 15 Reading, I'm sorry.
Ringgold.
Thank you, Ringgold Avenue. I apologize. I'm there every second. Ringgold Avenue will remain open. We have food, we have cots. I mean, even if you're not staying there, you are more than welcome to come by. I think we're going to start serving dinner probably within the next hour. So you're more than welcome to come by, not an issue. So we will remain open. Please come by if you need to, and we'll remain open until we get further notice.
All right. Are there any questions?
When will you meet with us again this evening to let us know?
We're hopeful that you'll be able, within the hour, we're asking you to go to the
Command post?
command post to see if your properties are okay to enter. In the event that does not, in the event you are unable to get in, then we're going to send out a direct connect once again. Are you cell phone accessible?
I am.
Very good. Yes.
Excuse me, I thought that you said a few minutes ago that the apartments were ready for
The
us.
apartments are all set. The
So we can go back into the apartment.
The apartments are fine. Yes. Yes.
Thank
The
you.
apartments are ready.
For now? So we can go in now?
Yes. Yep. You give your key to the.
I'm going to pick it up now.
Very good. All right. You're welcome.
You sure you don't want to stay for the rest?
Now, Lee Avenue, we're not sure which homes are ready to go, but the command post has that information. So if you go to the command post and tell them your address, they'll let you know whether your home is okay to enter. If it is not one of those that are able to go into right now, then within the hour, the others should be up and running.
According to my crew, they stated that at least up to this point there were only 5. According to the information I received from my crew, up to this point they said there were only 5 homes on Lee Avenue that even needed pumping. So that might change, but as of right now, that's the information I have.
Just one more thing, if I will. I've been asked to remind everyone from Miss Iron. How we will notify you is she's going to utilize the reverse 911, and she will put the message on the 989-3838 that the grid has been turned back on, that you can go to the command post and take care of getting your key and getting your wristband and your vehicle identification so that you can gain access back onto the island. So that is how she says she will be able to notify all of you folks. If you don't hear anything, you will be able to go to the command post, and the officers indeed will know whether or not the clearance has been given at that point. Okay? I just wanted to make sure everybody knew that, so they can call 989-3838, or the reverse 911 system will alert you. And if that does not work, then you can go to the command post, and the officers will be able to tell you.